Hey everybody, it's Brian Kapple. I'm with Plum Real Estate. I'm your Athens, Ohio realtor. I haven't done one of these for a while for the market activity report, so I think I'm going to get back into doing it for y'all. Hey, this is for Athens County. This is for November 2025. Let me see if I can get this thing added in there. Boom, there we go. All right, so this report is pulled from what's called RPR, Realty Property Resources. This is probably one of the best platforms to get the most up-to-date market trend activity for whatever area that you're in. And here's why. I could pull this from the Athens County Board of Realtors only information. It's going to be accurate, but here's the difference between using something like this and then just using a product that only pulls local numbers. Using this is pulling data from all of the brokers or all of the agents in the state of Ohio that do business in Athens County. So that means if somebody that is in the Columbus MLS comes into Athens County and lists property and sells it, this captures that sale. This means if somebody that is a broker or an agent in MLS Now, which runs up along the eastern part of Ohio down into Washington County, also into Athens a little bit, again, it's going to capture that information and pull it in. So these are numbers that are solid, and I'll stand by these things all the time. All right, so November 2025, these usually run a month behind. For the market type, look, we're still in a seller's market. It's doing pretty good. Months of inventory is only at 2.62. So that means starting today, if there were no other new listings, we got 2.6 months of inventory left, right? So that's pretty low, which means that's why we're still in this seller's market like we are. Looking right here, sold to list price. This is a big deal. So sold to list price, 94.7%. That's not too bad. It's down 1.6% month over month. That's how this reporting works. So every month, it's just sort of a rolling calendar, right? This is something right here. Good sellers agents are going to be on top of this for their sellers. Median days in RPR, 37. So that is up 23.3% month to month. This is a good number, especially for our region, Southeast Ohio. Median sold price is up 24.2% month to month to $290,000 for a median sold price. Scroll on down. This just talks about 2025 median estimated property value. This is sort of pulling it from, something along the lines of probably what you're used to seeing for the Zestimates for Zillow. So median estimated value, 236,000. Scroll on down, active listings up 3.8% month to month. The median list price, $249,000. This talks about new pending listings. So this is listings that have into status. You've got either active, contingent, or pending. These are the ones that are pending. For 174,000 median list price, down 41.8%. I don't really worry about this number. Sometimes agents, including myself, aren't good at going back in. Usually when they go into under contract, the status will change to contingent, which means that, obviously it's contingent for financing, it's contingent for inspections. Sometimes there's home sale contingencies, right? Everything's sort of looped in together with that. Pending listings for 2025, median list price 198, so that's down 23.8%. Sold listings for Athens County 2025, median sold price 290. That was on that first sheet. Really what this does, it gets into the weeds a little bit more down that rabbit hole based off that very first page I showed you. Again, it's up 24.3% month over month. This is the supply of inventory. Again, this gets into the weeds a little bit more talking about it. It's, as you can see, it's a negative 22.5% change from the prior month, but that's not a big deal. The reason it's not a big deal is because we are in that time of year where, the market starts to slow down, right? A lot of people do not want to put their property up for sale, in October or November, knowing the holidays are coming up, knowing the wintertime's coming up. Nobody really wants to move in the middle of wintertime unless they find that dream house they're looking for. So let's keep on going. These are sold public records. What this means is this is data coming from the Athens County Auditor's Office for public records that were sold, right? Outside of real estate deals, usually for sale by owners, transfer family member to family member. So the median sold price for public records was $145,000. Something to also think about for you people wanting to maybe do a for sale by owner for yourself. This number would probably be considerably higher if these for sale by owners would have used a real estate agent, because we do get more money. Price per square footage goes up when we're involved. So I'm just going to scroll through this real quick. That looks like it's it, right? Get down to the bottom. So, hey, everybody, this is Brian Kapple with Plum Real Estate. Like I said, I wanted to just get with y'all and just sort of update the market. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've done this with these market reports. So I'm going to try to also start pushing out some short videos for the different counties in our area: Washington County, Athens, Meigs, Gallia, Vinton, and Jackson, and probably Hocking County as well, just to keep everybody up to speed with what's happening with the real estate market. Brian Kapple, Plum Tree Realty. I'm your Athens, Ohio realtor. If you have any questions for buying property, land, if you have property that you want to sell or land to sell, we can do it all. So hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much. See you next time. Thanks. Bye.